One thing about me is just learning to embrace things that society deems as not beautiful. Hey, and welcome to Chrissy's Confidence series. So I am Chrissy, and this is my confidence series. Why does that rhyme? I don't know. Chrissy and series, maybe it really don't. Anyways, all right, so today I just wanted to talk about confidence. So how I gain confidence and how, you could possibly gain more confidence and just assess things within yourself to, see why you aren't as confident as you would like to be, and then also how you could gain more confidence. So I thought I could just start this series by just telling you all how I gain my confidence. So if you are familiar with my podcast, Think Twice podcast with my co-host Lee, our first episode was about how we gained our confidence. Now we are both plus size ladies, so a lot of our confidence, or low confidence at that time, stemmed from body issues, right? So I'm just going to give you all just a little peek into my life, into how I gain my confidence, and some tools that you could possibly use to gain some more confidence as well. Okay, so like I said, body stuff. So I have been plus size my whole life, and that definitely played a big part into my confidence. So of course, like when you're the bigger kid, people talk about it. Like they either want you to eat better, they want you to get to working out. I remember waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning every day, or most days during middle school, to work out with my mom. I understand that sometimes people do have good intentions behind it, but also some people don't. So with me being plus size, a lot of people's opinions of me and my body played a big role into how I felt about myself, which in turn is linked to your confidence. So because I allowed people, I'm a kid, but I allowed people to kind of tell me how to feel about myself, that being plus size, being bigger than other kids was bad, that I started feeling like I was undesirable, like something was wrong with me. Not that I wanted to be desired as a kid, but you know what I mean. But just that it was unflattering, and who wants to be fat? That's how I felt when I was growing up, because that's what people made me feel like. So that made me feel like, like, oh, I'm ugly because I'm fat. Nobody wants to, nobody's going to want to be with me. Like, so I have to be skinny in order to be liked, which I finally learned was not the case. But that was just something huge that played a part in my confidence as a younger person. So also another thing that played a part. So since I was a bigger kid, bigger person growing up, clothing was limited. So I was, shopping at Ashley Stewart, Avenue, Lane Bryant. Shout out to my mom, because she definitely kept clothes on my back. But we all know that those are stores for a more mature woman. So one day, my cousin, she took me to Forever 21. And she's also plus size. She's always been a diva, always been super fabulous. So she took me to Forever 21. I was probably like 14, maybe 13. And that was the first time where I actually saw, like, are you serious? Like, it's clothes in here that's cute and will fit me. Like, I really couldn't believe it. So that side note just shows how important, like, just clothing options can be, because I just did not feel confident in what I was wearing, the styles that were available at the other places I was shopping. So Forever 21 was like my first plus size store that I really got into. It's not a plus size store, but they have a plus size section. So changing my wardrobe really helped. Also, when Instagram launched, I got on Instagram and I could not believe my eyes where I was seeing girls who looked like me, like with my body type, wearing cute clothes, being fabulous, being out there, being confident. And that really made me sit and think like, dang, you know, if this girl can be confident in herself and she got rolls and a bigger stomach and arm, you know, bigger arms, like why can't I also embrace myself and, just be confident, So aside from Forever 21, also seeing other plus size girls be confident is what majorly affected my confidence. So that also shows that representation matters. Like seeing girls who look like us, just inspiring us like, okay, I could do that too. And that really helped me, like Gabby Fresh, Tess Holiday, Nadia, like just seeing plus size girls just rocking it. Like I was like, girl, like I could do that. And also Forever 21 was helping me, get my style together. And then the girls were helping me see like, okay, how can I get my style? How can I work it? How can I just, just be free, like not be all constrained with what society thinks I should be. So that is just one thing that I want to go into the next part with. A lot of times we allow people to get into our heads about what we should be or shouldn't be. So I think that's where it starts at. So like, of course, during your childhood, like if you didn't have people who were hyping you up, who were telling you you're beautiful or handsome or worthy or, whatever, then of course that's where it starts at. And then that in turn creates our mindset of how you should feel about yourself. If somebody is constantly telling you that you're worthless, then you might start believing it, so that's one thing. The second thing is, aside from the other people, we then become the biggest voice, like your mind is the biggest voice that you hear. So if you're constantly in your head like I'm not confident, I'm not beautiful, I'm not smart, I'm not this, I'm not that, then you're going to actually start to believe it, which leads me to my next point. Confidence is not something that is just like, you just get it, right? It's not like, it doesn't work like that. Confidence is a skill that is built, that is strengthened. It can be strengthened or, weakened depending on, how you use it, how you practice it. You have to practice being confident. Fake it till you make it in a way. When I first started, taking pictures and modeling and things like that, like, yes, I was faking it and still semi-faking it sometimes, like, even if I'm not feeling super like, oh, I'm feeling this, like, you're going to think I'm feeling it because you just have to like get yourself into that mode. Like, I just have to be me. I have to be confident and just be the best version of me I could be, like, and that's just something that you develop over time. And something that you constantly have to work on. There are days when I wake up or, I see myself and I'm like, oh, girl, like you need to hit the gym. You need to do this. You need to do that. But in the long run, like you just have to continue to strengthen that skill and just really work on it. Like it's not something that you wake up with. It's not something that comes naturally when you're born. Like it's really something that is ingrained in you, something that like ingrained in you by other people. Like if your family was really like ingrained in confidence within you, like you could do this, you are beautiful, you are worthy. Some families don't do that. So then you have to be that person for yourself. And like I said, my mom was great. She is great. But I had to gain my confidence and strengthen it myself by faking it until I made it. So finding my style, that was one thing. Seeing other people who exuded the confidence that I wanted or wanted to have, and then just working on it, just saying, telling myself like, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am worthy. So using those affirmations, using a growth mindset, which I will talk about in another video, changing the way you think, changing the way you view yourself. Like, it is not easy. I'm not going to say that, but it is definitely something that you could work on. Something that you can say to yourself daily. Something that you can strengthen this, or learn and strengthen this confidence skill. So one thing that I want you to ask yourself is, why don't you feel confident? Is it what other people have told you to believe about yourself? Or is it what you believe about yourself? Is it something that you think you believe about yourself, but really it's because other people told you and then you kind of believed it? Like, why do you not feel as confident as you want to be? Because that's going to play a big role in what you do to address your confidence and build it. Because confidence is for everybody. It is something that anybody can have. So it is definitely something that you can gain, strengthen, learn, and hold on to for the rest of your life if you use the tools and really, really, really stay focused and try to be more confident. So yes, that is all I have for this first episode. Just telling you more about my confidence journey. I feel like my confidence now is, it's not always 100%. Sometimes it's 80%, but I always try to keep myself in a mindset of, even if I'm not feeling as confident, like I'm going to mentally try to get myself in that confident space. So a lot of it is up here, and you will see that more as we move through this series. So I just want to thank you for watching this, and I look forward to seeing you at my next video.